Would you bang Caitlyn?
All right, if I was a single guy.
Go ahead. Of course.
At a bar, like a cougar bar or something.
Right.
Probably, yeah.
Wouldn't have to be a cougar for you at this point, Richard. You're not that young.
All right, Brad Pitt as a man, but he's bisexual, versus Caitlyn. Who do you go to bed with?
Probably Caitlyn.
Caitlyn, because at least there's something.
Sorry, Brad.
Right. You know, let's be clear, though. I mean, these pictures that appear on the cover of Vanity Fair. Now, I happen to watch the Bruce Jenner reality show on E! I've watched 2 episodes of it. That's all that's aired so far.
The Bruce Jenner reality show?
Yeah, there's a show on E! Where he talks about transitioning with the Kardashian girls.
Oh, that's the About Bruce. That's not his series.
Whose series is it?
That's the Keeping Up with the Kardashians About Bruce.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know what I was watching. I thought it was about. I didn't know what it was. But look, if you see that show, you see the reality of Bruce as a woman. These pictures on the cover of Vanity Fair, let's be honest, are completely retouched. You know, if you watch the TV show, he's got, listen, he's a 65-year-old man. He's got skin hanging under his neck. He's got all the shit that happens to older folks. And so this is the face of a very, very young person on the cover of Vanity Fair, not anything representative of Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner.
And also the pose.
And also the pose. But
I like how the legs are really close.
Yeah, the legs are, and the big hands are behind the back.
Right. Well, Annie Leibovitz knows what to do to make her subject look good, and vice versa. She also knows how to make a subject look bad. And she, this is a glamour shot where... also, there is a tremendous amount of makeup and hair extensions and all kinds of stuff going on there.
Is that what I didn't know, because he kind of had long hair in the interview.
Yeah, the hair wasn't this full.
No, the hair's very thin.
Shiny and glossy.
Right. It's hair extensions. And, listen, there were hours of makeup. But, so, but you say you would bang, because I asked Ronnie, I said, Ronnie, you're pretty horny. Would you bang Caitlyn? And he's like, I don't think so.
I bet he would.
I think he would.
Put you all on a desert island.
Yeah.
And the only woman is Caitlyn.
The only one, I'll tell you the truth. You could depend on me not to bang Caitlyn. I guarantee it. And I just don't get it.
I want to see.
But
that's a great reality show. Let's put 25 guys.
But how far would you go? Would you make out with Caitlyn?
No.
Would you let Caitlyn give you a blowjob?
No. I just jerk off on the island. I'm jerking off on the island.
In front of Caitlyn?
Thinking about, like, girls that I fucked in the past. By the way, you know what my favorite comment was?
What?
Bruce had secrets. Caitlyn doesn't have secrets. So I bet you Caitlyn's got a few secrets. I bet you Caitlyn's banged a few dudes already.
No, he said he was into women still. Or
yeah,
she is
but
into women.
like Robin,
I don't know that for a fact.
Like Robin, I saw a tabloid report of a guy who's claiming he knows a guy who had sex with Bruce Jenner when he was Bruce Jenner. I believe he's a homosexual. Who's now a whatever,
Well, everybody's wondering, he couldn't specifically say that he was into women anymore after the transition.
Yeah.
And everybody's wondering what the
he's a gay man.
Advent of hormone therapy replacement will do to his sexuality.
Huh.
Does anyone know, does he have a vagina now? Is his cock gone?
I think he still has it.
His cock?
I think he has it.
Oh, I was staring down there at that Vanity Fair picture to see if there was something there.
I think it'd be too quick, no?
Well, what did you see?
It's with the legs closed. It's just hard to tell.
I think Green Tuck if he.
I heard he had the operation.
I was looking for balls.
Yeah, I don't know why he would be doing. I mean, she would be doing this cover.
Yeah, here you go. Radar Online reported last week that he had the full surgery.
All right. When did he have it, or she have it? I don't know what to say.
You think that vagina is fully healed, or is he open for business?
That's the same question.
I don't know how that stuff works. Robin, you were a nurse. What goes on down there?
That takes time.
I did read the Radar Online thing. As a matter of fact, they said that he was experiencing a great deal of pain, and it's almost like phantom pain when you lose a leg. Oof. And they're saying it's a very sensitive area, so there is a high degree of pain involved.
Right. First, you have to let the healing occur of the suture lines and everything, and then you have to do that stretching stuff.
How long till his new pussy is healed?
Oh!
Does he have
does
a
it take to
band-aid
heal
on
a
that?
pussy?
His balls are a coin purse.
Is his ass squirting yet?
You rub the skin from his balls they removed in his purse, turns into a suitcase. Oh!
Wow.
We should get Ronnie's thoughts on it, because I'm curious why he wouldn't.
I think he would bang Caitlyn.
I think he would.
Look, probably all of you would in that desert scenario.
No, I wouldn't. I can be honest with you. Hey, Ron, you're saying would you get a blowjob from Caitlyn? Just put on the headphones. Stop it. I got to do a show here. I don't have time for you to fuck around.
All right, don't get angry.
Is the pussy healed yet?
Oh!
When is the ribbon cutting on that cunt?
Probably more stitches in her pussy than a baseball glove. Oh!
It's like he said, if you go in, you meet him, if you didn't know him.
Go ahead.
Him.
Her, whatever. I mean, no, he was a guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay? And
Right.
everybody knows he was a guy.
Right.
But if you didn't know him and he wasn't so public, you know, in the public
Right.
like that,
Right.
and you went into a bar,
And it
you
was
were
very dark.
and
It
it was
was
very
dark.
and you were hanging out,
You had a Long Island iced tea.
and you had a few of those.
Yeah.
You get a silver dollar.
Is that your drink?
And
Long
you,
Island iced
no,
tea? Oh.
no, but I'm just saying.
Tanqueray and tonic.
If
is
you were
it?
if you were hanging out, and you know you were sitting there talking to her then,
Huh.
because you wouldn't know it was him,
Go ahead.
and you had a few drinks, maybe you know you wouldn't know until you got down there.
Hey,
Maybe you
know.
wouldn't even know then.
I know.
How would you know?
Because
If
fucking.
you're drunk,
You
I'm
wouldn't
saying.
know.
Well, I watch his show.
Yeah,
and
but see, I'm not
he don't
talking
look like
about
the
that,
cover
dude.
of Vanity Fair, dude.
Dude, I'm
He
talking
looks
about
like a dude in a wig.
I'm talking about before if he was a famous guy.
You have a beautiful jawline, Cupcake. Oh, it's almost masculine.
Listen, you said you would fuck. We had some
Go
broad,
ahead.
and he had some guy who was abroad.
I didn't say it. Fuck
Some
him.
Yes, you
who was
did.
abroad.
You said if you didn't know.
I didn't
forget
know
who
if I
it was.
thought it was.
Remember?
Yeah, if I thought it was a
Who
girl.
was that? Who
That
was
was that Tula chick.
That was a long time
Some
ago.
Playboy chick that was in Playboy
Get
or
outta
something.
here, you
Yeah,
other
you
one.
don't play stupid now. You said if you didn't
By
know,
the way,
you
here's
were
a
in a
fact.
Yeah.
Gary Delabate said he'd let Caitlyn blow him.
Did he?
Yep. Gary, you care to explain?
Even with knowing this that he was Bruce Jenner before.
He's talking about Caitlyn Jenner.
What a
and he
treat!
knows.
What a treat for
What's his problem?
Caitlyn.
What's wrong with Gary?
What's going on, Gary? With that?
I was joking. They were talking about on the desert island.
Right.
How many years are we on the 5 years?
5 years.
But,
5
I
long
might
years.
happen. After 5 years, it might happen.
Well, don't forget, Caitlyn's got a beard by then. There's nothing to shave with.
Well, you think they're not having the hormones sent to the island?
Gary's working off the Vanity Fair photo. And by the way, in 5 years, that's a 70-year-old Caitlyn.
He better do it now.
Hello, Gary. It's time for me, Caitlyn, to blow you. Oh, Caitlyn's over there. Hi, Caitlyn.
Hi.
How are you? Caitlyn.
Time for your blowjob. I shaved my face with a
Clamshell.
Thank you for doing that. It makes-
baby smooth.
Caitlyn, you look sexy on the cover of Vanity.
Thank you. I oiled myself all over.
Yes. Yeah, that's Caitlyn.
The Annie Leibovitz is so
Fantastic.
You like when she photographed you?
I love it.
Yeah, she's a very good
I had a
photographer.
5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah. And you got rid of it?
Yes.
Yes.
All lighting.
Caitlyn, are you fully shaved, even your pussy?
Oh, yes.
Is your pussy healed?
Well, it has some stitches in there.
He can do that all day. And
Kind of looks like, you know, when you have a football
Yeah.
and you turn it over, the laces on the football.
Yeah.
That's what my pussy looks like.
Your pussy looks like the laces on top?
My pussy looks like the laces on
the football.
To placate Tom Brady. You may be a Super Bowl winner, but I'm a
Olympian.
Oh, Caitlyn, you crack me up. Have you
Hi,
had,
Richard.
would you
Hi.
have sex with Richard?
I would have sex with Richard
In a second. Who's on top?
me.
Yeah. Would you do reverse cowgirl with Richard?
Oh, yes, I would. And then he'd do it on me.
Me.
Because not all of the cock is gone.
Yes, Chad, you're on the air in St. Louis.
Hey, brother. Hey,
Hey.
I'm actually reading that his cock is still there. But,
No, Radar Online said he had the full operation, and I believe it.
Okay. But I was wondering, too, people are saying that Caitlyn looks a lot like Jessica Lange. Do you think that Jessica Lange is actually kind of offended by that? She was pretty
course.
gracious, but...
Of course she is.
But she's a very handsome woman.
Yeah, well, first of all, again, if you watch the Bruce Jenner TV show, he does not look like this. You know, hey, he's a 65-year-old dude who's transitioning to a woman. And this is, like, Robin, you could see there's about 900 pounds of makeup on in here.
Well, yeah,
And-
that looks like somebody built a face. Not
Right. And it's a photoshopped photo. I mean, I do not believe that is not retouched. Does anyone think that's not retouched?
No.
Ronnie's examining it right now. Yeah, it looks like it's what you said.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I don't
That's
think...
it. That
did,
Photoshop shit there.
Exactly.
But if I'm
did he
Jessica...
have boobs when he was interviewed by Diane Sawyer?
No, he had like little tiny like nubs. And now he's got full like C cups.
Yeah,
That
the
was a
boobs look
lot of
good.
surgery in a short time.
Would you titty fuck Caitlyn, Ronnie?
No.
No, I'm just saying, like, would you put your dick between her tits and
No.
and come?
You couldn't use man tits for as a sexual object?
Come on, seriously.
No, like I
put
said,
baby
if I didn't know
Dude,
and we
let's
were
say
in
you
a fucking
okay.
bar,
If you
man,
didn't know, could you put your dick between those boobs?
it doesn't look like they're really real.
They're not real, but you've done
No, but it looks like they like stuff shit
They're
in there.
nice boobs.
Are they
I was
real?
going to say, put your hand over her head and just look at that chest.
Here's a
And you got
fact.
to put a hand over her cock. Too.
Here's a fact. Here's a fact.
I like this caller.
Jessica Lange said in an interview she's flattered by comparisons to Caitlyn.
Oh,
but
bullshit.
she's bullshitting. You don't want to be told you look like Caitlyn.
That was her publicist who said that.
Right.
She's devastated.
Right. She's
She
hiding.
can't speak.
Because, Jessica Lange was one of the hottest.
Yes.
Oh, and the King Kong in the 70s? Yeah, she was beautiful.
Beautiful. Yeah, watch that. My friend.
Now
was
a
in-
titty fucker.
I pretend the King
Let me ask you
Kong
something.
is fingering me.
Richard, if Sal got the operation, became a full woman,
Oh my God.
He's already got the makeup.
do you think you could fall in love?
cock is done!
Do you think you could fall in love with Sal as a love interest?
Well, if I wasn't happily married,
I know.
then
Forget that. We
But
know you're
yeah,
not.
this is just as if.
yeah, I think he'd make a pretty woman.
You do.
Yeah, he's got beautiful hair.
If he would
No, he
transition.
doesn't. His hair is fake.
No, it ain't. Yeah, I probably could.
If I told you right now to titty fuck Benji, would you do it?
As a goof,
Yeah, as a
maybe,
goof,
yeah.
yeah.
You're a weirdo. You are a fucking weirdo.
Benji lost his titties, though. He's
No,
got to
he
gain
didn't.
some more weight.
He's got to lose another 60 before those titties even get dented.
They're from a C to a B.
Are they expecting her voice to change much anymore?
Nah, I mean, he's got to work. She's got to work on that.
Yeah, she hasn't gone through that year of learning how to talk like a woman and sit like a woman and all of that stuff.
Is there an operation you can do for a voice, like, to make it like that?
No, there's something they
They contracted Fred to go out there.
Are you doing exercises?
That's what it is.
Fred's going to go out to L.A. and teach him.
That's
Caitlin,
what they do.
Yes.
Exercise.
what is your morning routine for your exercise?
Well, the first thing I do is I hit the alarm, then get out of bed, and then I scratch my balls. Where'd my balls go? Oh, it's still Phantom.
So do you, and you have a vocal trainer?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
La 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 la. She sells seashells down by the seashore. Needs work. Yes.
That shit cracks me up.
Hey,
You guys gotta watch out too for the. They put out all these rules about how you are and aren't supposed to talk about
Caitlin, yeah, I know.
Oh, what are the rules? I don't know.
Yes, I want to hear them.
Apparently, like transgender and transsexual, you only use them as adjectives, never nouns. That's one thing.
Right,
Oh my God.
you don't say he's a transgender. You say he's transgendering.
I guess. You're not supposed to ever refer to her by her former name. So you're supposed to say stuff like Caitlin before her transition was an Olympian, like that kind of
Yeah, but can't you say Caitlin was Bruce living a lie? Like you can refer to Bruce as a separate person.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I've been
Is that part of the rules?
Yeah, because I've been watching that show. I'm pretty like if I had to interview Caitlin, I know how to handle it. Like
Okay.
I can pretty much figure it out
Why did it take him so long to do this, though?
because it's embarrassing. He's a fucking Olympian.
Yeah, but you wait all these years?
He was married with kids.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, but it's embarrassing
Yeah, of course it is. But why now? Why all of a sudden now?
And it's more
Because
accepted
I just
these
don't get
days,
it.
too.
because he couldn't handle living a lie. Ron.
Yeah,
At this point, he's like, if I live the rest of my life without ever doing this, I will have disappointed myself completely.
By the way, these are the conversations Ronnie and I have in the car. So
Is that right?
if you
Lucky
actually quiet
you.
down, you'll hear one of these scintillating conversations. Can you still come if you get your dick cut off? Oh.
What does he do with all the condoms he owns?
So you're hung up on.
What does he do with the cum?
If you
There's no
cum, that's squirting. What do you do with
No, what does he do if some guy bangs him?
But dude, he has no balls.
Yeah, but what does he do with the cum that the guy drops in him?
The guy he has to clean it out with like a.
It doesn't go anywhere.
No, they give you.
I use a soup
Or
ladle.
does it just fall out?
No, they give you a tool. Say, Robin, you're hearing our conversation. I told you. So no, they clean it out with like a device or something.
No,
really?
the turkey baster.
You clean out you clean out your pussy. With like,
Nice.
Vacuum
What
cleaner.
do you do with the real doll?
Yeah, but what did you
Wash
do?
it out.
Remember when you shot?
Washed it out in the sink.
That's what Bruce will do.
There you go.
Caitlin.
Well, you wash your ass in the sink.
Actually, I didn't clean it out. It's still in there.
Sometimes when I'm talking to Ronnie, I feel like I'm talking to the world's creepiest 5-year-old.
Yeah, but we have a great conversation. Though.
Caitlin, now that you're a woman, what kind of womanly things do you like to do?
Oh, I like to do all kinds of. I like to go shopping for bags.
Right.
Yes, and then I try to put a
Big weight inside there.
What does that mean?
Well, I still keep up my physical side.
Now, do you think she's gonna fuck guys or she's gonna be into
Yes.
girls?
There's no doubt in my mind. I'm 100% convinced that Bruce Jenner will be sucking cock and fucking dudes.
Yeah, but everybody knows that.
Go ahead.
Are there guys
Get
gonna?
your thoughts out.
Are there
there are
guys gonna be
guys.
that are gonna want to fuck him?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Even though they know what that he was a guy.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Hello, Charlie Sheen.
It's a great time around. It's like talking to you like your dad or something. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? So you're saying they're going to know that he was a guy and they're going to fuck him? You know,
they're
today,
gonna fuck him anyway.
You know, today anything goes, man.
Yeah, I know.
Let me tell you something. If Caitlyn was at like Rick's Cabaret, dancing around in the dark.
Right, that's what I said. But if you didn't know,
right, go ahead.
Like I said, if you didn't know beforehand that
if he gave you a hand job.
No. He's not giving me a hand job if I know who he was.
We established you don't know.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I've got my toe in your ass.
I said that, and it was dark.
We should all do an experiment.
Alrighty, you're rubbing my car.
You're excited, I can see.
But I'm excited too.
Can we do an experiment where we take the Vanity Fair into a bathroom and see who can pleasure themselves to it?
Go ahead.
That's gross.
Got to do that at your house, though.
Yeah, we can't do that.
I couldn't come to that.
Phantom Cock and Ball sounds like a really terrifying horror movie, though.
I couldn't come to that because I just don't beat off to magazines. I need porn.
Well, we'll have to have Caitlyn make a porn.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
In the old days, you would beat off to magazines.
By the way, you know, I've seen a lot of these man-made vaginas, and I got to tell you something. They're never in the right place.
Well, they can't be.
Nope.